Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the Gamer Talk podcast. Ozan Kar is my guest. He's the CEO and owner of the Liartes studio. Hey, Ogo, how are you doing?
Hey Chris, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing fine. So, as you are my boss now, kinda, I thought we could like have a podcast together and record an episode. So,
Yeah,
tell me
it's
something about yourself.
it's nice to talk with you in this podcast. Like after a long time of collaboration and working together in Leartes.
Yeah. We work together since half a year now, and we didn't speak a second. But now is a good time to record a podcast for it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, give us a short introduction of yourself. How old are you? Where are you currently living? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm 27 years old and I'm living in Istanbul, Turkey right now. We have a physical office here, and I'm in our office here in Istanbul.
Hmm.
And yeah, I'm actually an architect, but I am working in a game industry from 5 years till now. And with Leartes, we are working as outsourcing studio, and we are collaborating with different game studios or studios who is making virtual production. And we also have our package in Unreal Engine Marketplace. Yeah, we are offering different concept of packs for Unreal Engine developers in marketplace. So uh, yeah, we try to make our best on environment art, I would say.
So you're offering like prop packs and environments, full environments, like on the marketplace, right? So this is was your first key offering you could bring to the table when it comes to game development.
Yeah, we have different type of packs. We also have prop packs and some environment packs. Actually,
Hmm.
it's depending on the needs of the developers. We have various types of the packs. Actually, I would
Hmm.
say we more rely on creating mega packs in different concepts. So those are harder to create rather than like props or smaller packs. Those takes like from 3 to 5 months to create, but uh, we try to offer as much as we can to developers because those mega packs includes like vehicles and
Hmm. Hmm.
blueprints and modular buildings and a lot of things to make the life easy for developers.
So is there anything else that you can offer apart from your packs or from the environments like concept art or character art? Is this also on your skill set included?
Yeah, sure. We have started creating concept arts actually for our packs firstly, because when you are creating
Hmm.
like modular buildings, you need to calculate all the dimensions. So we find out the best option is to create concept arts and specify all the dimensions building parts will have, and then we start to create concept arts for props and environments sometimes. So after that we have started to collaborate with different game studios to create concept arts. So we have our concept artist base, and we
Hmm.
also offer like such outsourcing jobs. And except from concept art, we are also working on level design, lighting, and creating like drivable vehicles and pretty much of a lot of different aspects of environment creation, I would say, from scratch.
I saw these vehicles you had in the collaboration with Decagon, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
uh,
so what was the Liartes work? Did they make the blueprints or what was the?
yeah,
Yeah.
actually, those were vehicles made by Decagon,
Hmm.
and they have requested from us to make them drivable in engine, because we had uh, some of our packs with drivable vehicles, animated drivable vehicles. So they have seen our packs and they have requested such support from us. Actually, those models were already made, and we have taken them into engine, and we have rigged and made blueprints for physics, and we made them drivable inside engine. So that was such collaboration. We were in mostly in animation and technical part of those packs.
Okay, like the blueprint implementation into the engine, so it's like a really drivable vehicle, not just a 3D model.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you mostly rely on outsourcing jobs, right? You told me before we spoke you have like 5 people in your office now, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like our core team, full-time team in our office, and we also have more than 200 people in our Discord group here. And
Yeah.
yeah, uh, those artists are working remotely when we need their help, and yes, we are doing also outsourcing jobs, and we create our team in Discord according to needs of the works. So yeah, it's like
Yeah.
uh,
You kind of have a big database now, you or like a big team. I saw you always like you're posting some requests like we are currently looking for a vehicle
yeah,
artist,
like new
and
job offers, new
then you
remote
get
offers.
like tons of messages, I guess,
Yeah,
who need a job and want to work on the vehicles. And how is it?
yeah, I
How
would
was it
say
in the beginning?
it's pretty flexible workflow, because when we get new outsourcing jobs, we are just posting the offer in our Discord group, and we got some applications. Of course, we are not able to hire all of them, but we are just choosing the best one according to our needs
Needs.
for
Mm-hmm.
those jobs. So I would
Yeah.
say it's pretty good workflow for us, and I think the same for artists too, because they are able to work remotely and without
Mm.
a lot of responsibility like the full time works.
So you're way more flexible with picking the right person for the right job, right?
I think so, because when you have a base of a lot of experienced artists, so you have a chance to pick the one who will correctly do this according to request of the client. So it's pretty good for us.
So you said you have a physical studio now. How was it before? Like you worked from home, right?
Yeah, at the beginning we were working from home. Actually, we have the studio here from 3 months right now, around I would say, and at the beginning we were started the company with Sardar. We were working on some freelancing jobs together, but when we thought we will not be able to handle them alone, we started to hire new artists, and uh, it's always growth and it's still growing. uh, so after like working 1.5 year together remotely from home, it
Mm-hmm.
was like hard to manage all works, and we have decided to create a physical studio, and till now it's going pretty well, because it's good to have some better brainstorming and working together, discussing new projects, and discussing how we can handle it, who will be
Yeah.
involved in projects, and about
Like
our projects also discussing the concept of them and the technical ideas we will implement. So I think it's pretty good to have like core team here and the base of remote artists in our Discord group.
Yeah, as you can speak face to face with the other people in your office, right? So it's a different way of communication.
Yeah, it's pretty different because making everything online and talking with the team online all the time, uh, sometimes it causes some uh, misunderstanding, maybe not understanding each other correctly. So sometimes that's harder.
Mm-hmm. I
Face
got
to
you.
face communication is much better, I would say.
So this was also the reason you started Liartes, right? Because you and Serda had like too many workload to get the things done. So you hired more and more people and kind of created this this company.
Yeah, it's also about workflow, and it's also uh, about the work we need to do, because every artist has their specialization. And for example, I was good at creating buildings or level art or lighting, but for example, for vehicle works, I don't have enough experience, or for blueprints too. So we needed
Hmm.
support from different artists, and as you say, we start to get more works than we can handle. So yeah, that's why we collaborated with different artists, and I think that's good to see ideas from different artists. So yeah, we can
So
discuss about how we deal with our current tasks with different artists. So uh, that's good to have such brainstorming together.
nice. So are there any future plans or future offerings you have a vision for the company?
Yeah,
Like, where do you want this all to lead, or are you more open for everything?
actually, for us, the best thing is to do what we love, to create what we will be proud after seeing the result of it, and to create something we could add our portfolio. So our main idea is to create our core team in studio with talented artists, and we can manage all our remote works from here. And we always try to uh, create environments with more quality than our previous works, and we try to add some more features for
Hmm.
developers. Like for example, we just started to add characters to our mega packs. And actually there is no limit on this, because there are a lot of features you can add to packs, and make things easy for developers. So we try to be more user friendly all the time. And for our outsourcing jobs, of course, we will be happy if we will get like more AAA jobs. We already got some of them. Like we have worked in different AAA jobs, and we are currently working some of them under NDA. So I'm not able
So
to
there's
give a lot
nothing
of
you
info.
can speak about, right?
Sorry.
There is no project you can speak about at the moment, right?
Yeah, we have worked in trailer of Hyperscape from Ubisoft,
Hmm. I saw that.
I would
Yeah.
say, but we have worked three more. We have worked in three more AAA games, but those are still under NDA, so I'm not
We'll
able to
see them
talk.
soon.
Yeah, you will see them soon. And also, we are working in different packages with you, weapon packages. So those are on the
Yeah.
way also. and
Yeah.
our Viking village environment is also about to finish right now. We are
Hmm.
in the stage of lighting and creating the showcase video of it, so it's pretty much completed. I would say it will be ready after few weeks. So we are very thrilled for this mega pack.
So the Viking pack is also for the Unreal Marketplace, right?
Yeah, yeah, it will be also pretty much big mega pack like our previous ones.
Like Cyberpunk, and what else do you
Yeah,
have? Like New
steampunk
York
or
City Steampunk, exactly. Yeah. So you're not only selling on the marketplace for Unreal, right? You're also selling on other platforms.
yeah, yeah, we are selling them in other platforms like CG Trader, Flip Normals, Gumroad,
Mm-hmm.
QBrush.
All the standard
Yeah, but
nowadays.
Unreal Engine developers have more accessibility and they prefer to purchase their packs in Unreal Engine Marketplace. So that is our main platform, I would say. We also have a
Mm-hmm.
few of our packs in Unity, but we are more experienced in Unreal Engine. So uh, it's just a few of our packs we have just converted for Unity users right now. And
So
also,
you
it's
would say,
also kind
sorry,
of
sorry.
our plan. Yeah.
So you would say that when it comes to game development, that Unreal is way ahead above Unity because you're clearly focusing on Unreal.
Um, I think uh, I'm not able to judge it because I'm
Mm-hmm.
not like a developer or engine developer or something. But personally, I like visuals of Unreal Engine over Unity, so that's why I
Yeah.
prefer it. Unity is, I think, good for mobile developers, and it also has some nice visuals. But comparing to Unreal, it's not better, I would say.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yes, we have planned to use it more functionally and convert some of our packs into Unity engine in the future.
Yeah, because um, as you being an artist and you are more focused on the visuals, yeah, there is Unreal, and like it's way above Unity when it comes to visuals.
Yeah, it's important for us to have nice visuals from our
Hmm.
works. As you know, if you are artist, you always want to see your pieces to look
Good.
more realistic and more artistic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's why we prefer Unreal Engine.
So let's speak about yeah, a bit about your career. You said you started out as an architect, and how did it come that you are now in video games?
Yeah, I have studied architecture in Yıldız Technical University in Istanbul for my bachelor, and in Poznan University for my master degree. But when I was studying architecture, I was mostly interested in the architecture visualizations, like 3D design of
Hmm.
them, and I was using some softwares like Make Sense, SketchUp. But then I've been interested in Unreal Engine because it's also possible to create like real time architectural environments in Unreal Engine. Also, you can add some interactions like changing colors of walls, etc. So I was interested in that type of work, but I got some a job offer from a small uh, local studio in Istanbul for a VR game, and I've started there working with my friends. Actually, Serdar and Bora was one of my friends working there together with me. So that's how I started my career in game industry. And actually, I preferred it over architecture because architecture is also good in design, but it has a lot of technical things to take care on, like all the dimensions should be correct till the centimeter and even millimeters of
Hmm.
pieces and furnitures inside whatever. But in game design you have more flexibility and independence to create what you want, like in different concepts you can decide how it will look, so it doesn't have has to pass any technical requirements. So yeah, it's more independence for an artist.
So how did it like influence your personal career with building up the company? What were some issues you didn't know about, or any obstacles you had in your way? Like, what was, you said before you have lots of paperwork. Maybe you can tell us something about that.
Yeah, I think this is one of the hardest part to create company because you know, in every works you need to make some paperworks in every artist you will hire. You will deal with a lot of paperworks, and if you even do not make any works in company, you still need to make prepare some paperworks and pay your tax and everything. Yeah, we are every day we are talking with my accountant, and every day I'm preparing some paperwork. So that's one of the hardest parts, I would say.
Hmm.
But that is a must to do when you have a company and you want to grow it. So yeah, I think it's good to have a company, but it has some kind of obstacles
Downsides.
like that.
Yeah, yeah. So, are there any future plans for Liartes? You said you wanna move more into the AAA segment. I think
um,
it's I think it's important for you as a company to like show with your packs you can deliver the quality, right?
mhm.
To get like future projects.
Yeah, I think we have like two paths. One is in marketplace, and one is about our outsourcing jobs. We try to balance them and splitting up our artists in both ways. So we are trying to make those two works at the same time, and so far it's going very well. Yeah, we try to improve our client base on outsourcing job, and we try to get some nice jobs like which we will be happy to create. And we also try to improve our package. As you know, we
Hmm.
also collaborate with different artists to publish their jobs in our stores. We have several successful packages like that. I'm very interested to surf on ArtStation, and I'm
Hmm.
checking out some different not packages, like hobby works from different environment artists. So if I like them, and I think that uh, it would be beneficial for developers, and I send a message to the artists, and if they accept, we collaborate on publishing their works. Of course, that needs some different technical corrections, like fixes of light maps, collisions, adding. Marketplace has a lot of technical requirements, and they do not accept package which doesn't fit those requirements. So
Yeah.
for that kind of hobby jobs, we need to make a lot of fixes, but most of the time that worth it.
So they are pretty strict when it comes to posting your stuff, right?
Yeah, I would say they are really strict, but that is good feature because uh, in that case, in the store there are only quality products.
Yeah, that's
So
true. Yeah.
I think that's
When,
pretty good.
because when you look on other platforms like Turbo Squid or something, there are like 50% of the products they are selling, they are mostly not usable because they look like, yeah, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that's nice to have such control before publishing the pack because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
they are controlling optimization and uh, what the pack includes and mesh count, like uh, like how it's made, like if that has correct light maps, collisions, and naming conventions. So the packs in Unreal Engine Marketplace, I would say, are pretty consistent, and that's good to have such
So how
quality.
are they controlling stuff? Are they like opening the package you are sending in and they are checking the light maps and all the stuff? Or
Yeah, I think they have a special team for this stuff, and they are downloading packs from the path we add, uh, and they are opening project. They are checking every details. So if there is some issues, they email us with those issues with one PDF and with screenshots if that's necessary, and even with
Mm.
video sequences uh, in the place they need it. So we fix them and submit it once again. And after that,
Mhm,
if
mhm.
there's no issue, they accept it.
So when it comes to the AAA studios, are you gonna get contacted by them, or are you reaching out like, "Hey, look, we are the artist studio. We can offer this and that," or how does it work?
Uh, we till that time we haven't written any studios for any jobs like we need a job, for example. But
Hmm.
yeah, when we are creating our package, or we have some nice connections, they are reaching to us from ArtStation or from LinkedIn, from social platforms. Mostly they reach us because we are not in need of new jobs every time, because when
Yeah, I
we don't
got you.
have any outsourcing jobs, we still can focus on our packs,
Thanks.
and we
Hmm.
can improve them. So that's not um, a very big issue for us. But when any studio are reaching us for like some outsourcing jobs, we are also open for such kind of jobs,
Yeah,
as long as it's like fitting our needs. Or
because um, you have the people who can work on that. As you already said, you have like over 200 artists in your Discord. When a company is now coming, you will find the right people who can get the project done, right?
yeah, that's correct. We have a lot of artists, so uh, we do not have a lot of limit to get new jobs. But when we have like 4 or 5 projects ongoing at the same time, that might be hard to manage. So we try to keep it like in the number of 4 or 5, I would say, at the same
Hmm.
time. Yeah, we are very flexible for such stuff, and for each jobs we need to agree with lead artists to provide the consistency of the works of different artists. So we need such responsible lead artists
That
to,
can like
take
give
care on.
feedback and organize it and all this other like paperwork.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Because when we have like 4 or 5 jobs at the same time, I'm not able to organize everything myself.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
so we have lead art and even sometimes associate lead artists to uh, take care on the quality and technical requirements of the projects and organize everything we will need to submit the project. So that's pretty much important stuff for us.
So how do you see um the games industry when it comes to outsourcing in the future? Would you say that more and more game developers are relying on outsourcing?
Yeah, I think so because the game industry is growing all the time, and from my experiences, I recognize that uh, more and more studios are in need of outsourcing support because all studios has like limited full-time workers, and when they have more job than they can manage, they will need like some outsourcing jobs, outsourcing studios to make such jobs. And I think it will even grow more because when industry is growing and more people trying to make their own indie games or
Hmm.
even like bigger studios are in need of external support, I would say.
So that you're also much more flexible.
Yeah, yeah, some of them, some probably of the studios are uh, not very flexible to share their files or their info about games. That's also possible, so they prefer to work in house mostly. But I would say even like AAA studios are open for outsource collaborations.
So this also influences the artists, right? Because there will be less like in-house artists. There will be more freelance artists who work for outsourcing companies. Or how do you see that?
Yeah, I think it depends on preferences, but nowadays, because of the virus and pandemic, I think most of
Mm,
the artists prefer to work from home right now. So that
yeah.
also changed the decisions of the industry and companies. So companies has to manage such remote works, I would say. Even there are some companies that they start to work fully remote. So I see a lot of artists better prefer working from home because it's also more flexible for and uh, more easy for artists. So they do not lose time on the way to reach a studio, or they do not lose
Yeah.
time for such daily stuff. Uh, so they can focus more on the work, and they also have more time for their personal life. I think
Yeah. Yeah.
that's good
No
one.
commuting. Yeah. Did the pandemic affect your company in a way? Like, did you get more projects because like the company or the game developers rely more on outsourcing? Did you see any of that?
Yeah, I think we got more projects, but I'm not sure the reason is pandemic or we are improving our portfolio and quality of our portfolio. Maybe both of them affected to us, but
Yeah,
we are growing all the time, and that's good. Yeah,
I think.
after
Sorry,
yeah.
go on.
Yeah, I think after pandemic we started to get more outsourcing jobs.
Yeah, I hope so. because the quality you're delivering is pretty good.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
And there are also, I know there are lots of outsourcing studios popping right now.
Hmm.
But the key is you always need to deliver good quality, like top notch.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
How how do you see that with more and more game art outsourcing studios are coming like crazy? When you go on ArtStation and you Google like outsourcing, there are like hundreds of results of like outsourcing portfolio websites. How do you see that? Is it a
Yeah,
big of a competition?
yeah, I think that's cool because yeah, competition is also cool. Like when you do not have anyone to compare yourself, I think it's hard to improve yourself as well. So you
Yeah.
can take inspiration from different studios' works. Uh, I would say uh, that's beneficial for studios like us. At least that's good for us. So sometimes we check what other studios do, and we get uh, some good points from their works, and we apply such things in our works as well. Actually, we
So
have
yeah.
as we have collaborated with Decagon, and they are very good at their works, and they are actually older than us also in the industry. So
Mhm.
we also learned some good things from them, and yeah, I think such thing is good for each studios to have different examples.
So you wouldn't say that this is something negative. It's more beneficial because sooner or later, the good ones will stay and the bad ones will fade away, like
Yeah,
it
I
is
think
in
as,
every
as,
industry.
as you told, the key is quality and
Hmm.
visuals and optimization in our work. So if you
Yeah,
believe in your work, I think it's not a problem.
and also
So,
be flexible with the company you are working for. Like if they want to have something rechanged all the time, I think you have to do it. It's yeah, the responsibility you get.
yeah, I think that's good thing. We we can even collaborate with different studios to make some works together. That also makes things easier for both studios. But there's pretty much of outsourcing jobs in the industry, so I don't think that will be a problem to have a lot of studios.
Okay. As there will be more and more work in the future, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. So there will be need of more outsourcing studios, I would say. Really, I am amazed of like the number of offers we are getting. So sometimes we
Okay.
need to choose among them.
Okay, this is a nice position you are in. Like you can choose who to work for.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's cool.
So like I just can say I think you are doing everything right, Ugo, and I think you are in the right direction, and it just needs consistency, quality, and good management, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. And we still try to improve and has like consistent full-time and remote team. And we are still in the stage of like to know our artists' works uh, in like non-finished projects yet. We are still experiencing new workflows, and I
Hmm.
think we are in good direction, and we try to improve all the time. Yeah, thanks a lot for your nice thoughts.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So I think we it's a wrap. I think we can yeah, we had a good conversation,
Yeah,
and I thank you so much, Oguzhan, for Oguzhan. I said it wrong again. Osan,
Yeah,
for being on my show, and thank you so much.
yeah. Thank you so much.
And
Talk to you in Discord.
talk to
Yeah,
you soon. And
talk to you
take
soon.
care.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.